We're back with another set of what I believe they're calling Woody versus Gorney. We're going to call it our week one picks. We both went 1-4 last week. Ugly start going dog, but let's get right into the picks this week. We're going to start with the Thursday games. Central Michigan at number 12, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State, a 21.5-point home favorite. Who you got?
Yeah, it seems like this kind of would be a nice opener for Oklahoma State to blow people out, but Oklahoma State has not been blowing people out recently. They're going to win this game. It's probably going to be comfortable. But at 21 and a half, it looks like the numbers are good for Central Michigan. They should be able to run the ball, which means they're going to take some time off the clock. If anything, I would take the under in this game, but I'll take the Chippewas and Jim McElwain.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to take them too. I can't bet on Spencer Sanders with to cover by 3 touchdowns. Sorry, no chance on that one. All right, moving on to the next game. West Virginia at Pitt, the old backyard brawl. People love this one. Gorney, up in your neck of the woods. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I was driving home from dropping my son off at school today, and I said, Carrie, who do you like, West Virginia or Pitt? And she said, don't bet on rivalry games. So if I'm not betting on rivalry games, it looks like the numbers point to Pitt here. At 7.5, that's surprising. Losing Kenny Pickett, losing Jordan Addison. It's going to be a Keaton Slovis versus JT Daniels shootout. I'll take JT Daniels any day. I'm actually going to take the Mountaineers here, plus the hook at 7.5.
Hey, you know what? I'd take the money line
Yeah.
going on West Virginia. I just think, like you mentioned, they're placing they're a first round quarterback, the best receiver in the country, and their offensive coordinator. And I've never been the biggest Keaton Slovis guy. There's a
Yeah.
tendency to turn the ball over in big games, and yeah, I'm with you. I think JT Daniels getting back in a familiar system, reuniting with his old OC. I like the matchup for West Virginia. I just think I was surprised to see that Pitt was even ranked this high
Yeah.
at number 17. That kind of shocked me. So yeah, I'll take West Virginia as well. Moving on, next game we got Ball State at Tennessee. The Vols a 35-point home favorite. Big number, Gorney.
Yeah, I looked at this game yesterday. I said 35. That's tough. I mean, that's always just a shot in the dark. I mean, even 42-10 doesn't work there. 45-10 is a push. The line will probably move up actually into the game time. I'm going to take the Vols though. Year two of Heupel. Ball State is terrible. I could see 52-10 easily. I think Brew McCoy back on the field is going to be good for them. I think they're going to run it up a little bit here, get some confidence, get things going. I see a big Tennessee win here. I'll take 52-10, and that's enough for the cover.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Vols as well. But if I were to be wagering on this game in real life, I would take the Vols first half line. My guess would
Yeah.
be it could be 28-3 at the half or something like that. And then you never know what happens if Joe Milton comes into the game in the second half. So, yeah, I would take the Vols with that, given that 35. And yeah, I think, but I would hit the old first half. As you know, my favorite bet to do on
Yeah.
these high scoring teams. All right, next up, Penn State at Purdue. Purdue and home underdog, 3.5 points. I was surprised Penn State isn't ranked. I guess they sort of struggled last year. But what do you think, Gorney?
Yeah. My heart obviously is a Penn State grad. I want to bet the Nittany Lions, but all the numbers here are pointing to Purdue. And Purdue's offense is going to be able to score and move the ball even without Milton Wright at wide receiver. Plus 3.5. This is a game where you might want to take Purdue at the money line, 21, 21-20, 28-25, something 28-24. Purdue. I'm actually going to take if I had to put money on this and not watch it with my heart, I'm taking Purdue plus 3.5.
Forget it. I'm taking Penn State. You're going to go on the road. You're going to go into Purdue week one and get a W and cover that spread. I think people sleeping on the Nittany Lions a little bit. Sean Clifford and company go in there, get the win. They got some really talented freshman running backs, so I think they're going to surprise some people. All right, last up on the Thursday slate, Louisiana Tech at Mizzou. Mizzou a 20-point home favorite.
Yeah, this is one again that a lot of people like Louisiana Tech in this game. Sonny Cumby having some early love. On the numbers, Louisiana Tech makes sense. 20 points is a lot for a Missouri team that really doesn't know what's going on at quarterback, really doesn't know what's going on at running back. But Luther Burden's now in that offense. He's very good. They're going to have receivers that make plays. They have a new, defensive coordinator and stuff, but I think that's probably going to be a good thing. I'm actually going to take Missouri here. I could see 35-10, 35-14, something like that. It's going to be tight, but I'm going to take Missouri.
Yeah, I have a policy that if the starting quarterback of a team goes to my gym, I bet against them. So, sorry, Matthew Downing, if you're doing push-ups next to me in the summertime.
You can't be good, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's a nice kid, but I'm taking Mizzou. I think people underrating them a little bit, like you said. I think they did have a QB battle, and it was kind of interesting how it shook out with Cook winning the job. But I'm going to take the Tigers as well. So, all right, that wraps it up for our Thursday picks. We're going to have picks all weekend long, both on Twitter and on our YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out, as Gorney and I will hope to rectify our slow start to the year.